Good afternoon, Madame EuroCham, distinguished guests, esteemed logistic colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It's my privilege to address you today on the Vietnamese Logistics Forum 2025, where we gather with a shared commitment to strengthen Vietnam's logistics ecosystem and enhancing the appeal for high quality foreign direct investment. Vietnam stands at a pivotal role to future competitiveness of the logistics landscape, which depends on a seamless integration of infrastructure, clear regulatory practices, and alignment with the evolving requirements of global enterprises. Allow me to highlight several key priorities that will determine Vietnam's role as a logistic and investment leading area in the region. First, we must recognize the evolving expectations of foreign investment. International investors seek more than traditional logistics. They require advanced and integrated networks, robust, sustainable initiatives, and a skilled workforce capable of embracing digital transformation. Today, Vietnam faces several infrastructure and connectivity gaps, particularly in multimodal transports, and a regionally balanced development. Major logistic assets remain concentrated in the south, while regions like the Central Highlands and Mekong Delta require greater investments in modern warehousing and logistics centers. Road transport remains dominant, while we seek for a sufficient leverage of efficiencies looking into waterways and rail networks. On the regulatory front, efficiency, transparency, and predictability are critical. Automation of customs systems that substantially reduce processing times. Yet, this is a big challenge. Systems reliability, harmonization of administrative procedures, and clarity in rules must continuously improve. As the World Bank's Logistic Performance Index reminds us, competitors like Singapore and Japan, we comparing high level, have achieved process times measured in hours through deeper digitalization and pre-arrival processes. For Vietnam, being on the same spotlight, accelerating to digital adoption could yield cost savings of 15% to 20% and greatly enhance service reliability. Reducing logistic costs must remain the top priority for Vietnam. As of now, 16.5% of GDP relates to Vietnam's logistic costs, which is significantly higher than the global average. At the same time, the demand for advanced services and green logistics is intensifying. We heard it. While over 4,000 logistic companies operating in Vietnam, most of them remain focused on basic services, leaving a gap in higher value operations such as inventory management, cold chain, and automated warehousing. Additionally, the sector's carbon intensity is under increasing scrutiny from both global clients and local regulators. Fleet electrification and adoption to renewable energy for warehousing are critical next steps. To address these intertwined challenges and opportunities, we'd like to propose several actionable solutions. First, accelerate integrated infrastructure development. Complete ongoing projects with priority, such as the North-South Expressway, Longtan International Airport, and promote the construction of modern logistics zones across all regions. Invest in multimodal connectivity to fully leverage Vietnamese geographic advantages. Second, expand public-private partnership programs and create transparent, attractive investment frameworks, not only to attract capital, but to facilitate knowledge and technology transfer from leading global partners. Third, streamline regulatory procedures. Continue to digitalize customs and related administrative processes. Eliminate unnecessary bottlenecks and uphold stable, coherent policies to foster predictability and confidence to the business. Fourth, center sustainability in logistics policies. Incentivize investments in clean feeds, green warehouses, and renewable energy adoption. Set clear pathways for carbon reduction and green compliance. Strengthens human capital. Scale up vocational trainings in logistics. Foster industry academic linkages and cultivate expertise in digital systems, stock management, and modern distribution center operations. We heard recently also VLA has conducted a research lacking of talents in the logistics industries. Sixth and last point, target investment promotion. Establish internationally connected free trade and logistics zones, as Madame Hien pointed out, as well. Equip with supportive customs and business regimes to attract innovative-driven, high-value logistic investments. In summary, I couldn't agree more with Madame Hien earlier said. Have Vietnam in its resilience, focus on sustainability and stable development. Concerted actions in these fronts will not only attract new FDI, but also enable Vietnam to retain the world's leading logistic investors and operators. The benefits, reducing costs, superior service, improved sustainability, and valuable technology transfer will be shared throughout the Vietnamese economy. We invite all stakeholders, government agencies, business leaders, and international partners to collaborate to build a logistics sector that is agile, inclusive, and an oriented future. Thank you very much for your attention here today. Thank you.